this time. Let's see what's happening. Forward thinking people go to Star Global People. Forward thinking people go to Star Global People. Forward thinking people go to Star Global People. Snow might as well as no powers to what? Shall what? Shall prosper. God, nor have any type of influence over us before thee, almighty, omnipotent, life-giver source. And of course, y'all already know what this is. Great moments, galactic moments, right? We already know. When we instigating on the gram and Zoom live recording on this lovely, amazing p.e.a.c.e. p.e.a.c.e. sa tao re on nungi. p.e.a.c.e. That's happy strong Thursday to you all. Forward thinking people go to Star Global People. Hey, forward thinking people go to Star Global People. Hey, forward thinking people go to Star Global People. Instigating on the gram. Great day, everyone. GM, it's great moments whenever we are going to vibe up in a session. Because as I said, this is the first, Sunday is and was the first day that we started our 7-day run, 7-day vibe, 7-day persistent session, whether we was live recording, doing daily bread session or not. These 7 days sparked us sharing what we're going to be doing with the p.m.t.m.l.o, your Massey People's Academy collaboration, right? Before we go in, all praise and gratitude is always be Almighty Source. Thank you, Source, for another lovely, amazing day. Oh, my mercy, for vibing up in the space, for vibing up, instigating on the gram, vibing up on the Zoom live recording so we can upload it into the YouTube space as a premiere. Oh, my mercy, y'all. GM, this is a galactic moment. GM, we create great moments. GM, Galactical Mother's Children, or GMC, I'd say. That GMC, Galactical Mother's Children, right? I'm super excited today. All praise and gratitude is always due to the Almighty Source, of course, for this vibing up session moment. Thank you, Source, for allowing us to have an instigating on the gram moment for our Zoom live recording so we can upload it as a premiere. Thank you. At the same time, before we go in, this lovely, amazing world, oh my mercy, y'all. We are in November. We are in the month where we are mindful and aware in the importance for giving thanks, right? Many people don't really feel or know about the necessity in being thankful every day, right? So, tis the season or the quarter, right? Tis the season to be mindful and aware for giving thanks, right? To the omnipotent life giver source, right? To whatever you call upon as your higher power, honors and respect, giving thanks. All praise and gratitude is always due to the Almighty Source for allowing us to be mindful in the importance for honoring. All praise and gratitude due to thee. Honor ourselves by acknowledging ourselves, by allowing ourselves to care enough to respect one another, right? On giving thanks and appreciating each other in this month, right? It really, as I said, for this quarter, because November and then December, this the season to be jolly. This is the season to be mindful and aware and appreciate one another, right? Giving thanks, honors, and appreciation for y'all taking the time to vibe in this space. We're gonna get to what I'm super excited today about, right? While we say we're creating great moments, right? While we say this is a galactic moment, right? Because we're mindful and aware of this lovely, amazing world. Tainin, Terra, Gaia, Gaia, y'all know this lovely, amazing world. Mahuoya, Hayezoro Kahaya El. Is this lovely, amazing world giving us weather in November that we can that we appreciate. We appreciate any weather. We're thankful for all the weather this lovely, amazing world gives us. However, the preference is, as far as your man is coming from, we love the shimsa rara rays from the sun. We love the sunshine, right? We love our preferences, the warmness. Our preferences to have that heat, right? We come in with some peculiar weather we're having here, right? Some some very peculiar weather we're having, right? We take advantage in the moment for the changes, that nature, right? Dismiss that alone. For the changes, wanted to be mindful, um, keeping abreast, right? Being mindful in the time, because I don't want to be long-winded. So this is a real quick daily bread motivational word session, right? Bopping up in the space. We're going to share daily bread words, right? Encouraging words in this motivational daily bread bopping up session, right? And we're not going to be long-winded. Promise. We're going to get to why we're excited. We'll get to what we were talking about as far as our Your Massey People's Academy, P.m.t.m.l.o Foundation, collaboration. We're going to get to it, but we had to do the particulars, right? Acknowledging this lovely, amazing word. We summing it up, we finishing up on this opening, right? And of course, they are us, we're them, right? And the vibing up session wouldn't be complete without doing the intro with included all those that came before us. For they are us, we are them. They vibing up with us in the space. They here with us. We're embracing them, right? Who we talking about? The mothers and the fathers, great grandmothers and the fathers, great grandmothers and the fathers. We go all the way back to the primordial ones, the old primordial ones, even, right? We Aye, Aishe, Hutep Wadu that, right? We're only talking about a little bit of the Orisha. We're only talking about some Santeria. We're only talking about some Ifa, right? Mindful and aware, the importance of embracing Shango, Yamaya, Batala, the importance in embracing Koesi, Kohoto, right? The importance in embracing all those that's recently passed on, right? To a better experience, right? Passing on to be with us, right? They are us, we're them, and embracing and acknowledging their presence. They're with us right now. More heartfelt because your man is a Tamarayan. Ta-ma'at re Ayanian. Tamarayan, right? Your man is your massy. So I'm going to embrace ancestors, deities, great ones, primordial ones, old ones. That's more heartfelt to your man, right? Like Shu, Geb, Nut, Tefnut, Tahuti, Akasha, right? Nergal, Arishkagal, ooh, Antum, Lilith, what? Do your research. Oh, my mercy, y'all. Primordial beings, Amun Ray, Amun Ra, Atun Ray, and Shah Keisha, of course, is being mindful and aware, and also Lahmu, right? Um, some beings that you all know, shout them out. I'm gonna stop with, of course, Yanu, Tahuti, Yanu, you heard it, right? Um, they are us, we're them, and embracing them, embracing and acknowledging their presence. We acknowledge and expressing that we realize they are with us right now. They are always with us, but we are them. We are ourselves. They are us. We are them, right? If it was not for them, there'd be no us. And if it was not for us right now, taking the time to vibing up in this space, instigating on the gram, zooming for the live recording to be uploaded on YouTube, they would not be with us also right now, chilling, space, place to be, right? Where heaven is becoming more and more apparent in this lovely, amazing world, right? Thank you, nature. Again, thank you, nature, for yielding that lovely, amazing, glorious self, right? So yeah, so super excited. Okay? Ask no questions, and we won't waste the time in trying to make up a story. Now, you know how you say, don't be telling stories. That's the same thing as saying you're telling lies, right? It's not about trying to, because we don't try to tell a story, right? Ask me no, we won't make up any lines. We're not on a stage. This is not worried about. We're not trying to do no skits. No, ask no questions. We won't waste any time. Why are we saying it's a waste of time? Because when you ask the question, you already know the answer. Or matter of fact, you should already know. You already know, right? What day and time that we're in. If you don't, ask yourself some more questions because every day is a reflection, the mirror, whether you're in a house, whether you're in front of a mirror or not. It's a reflection daily that we see. Whatever we see going on in the world, don't try to change the world. Always be mindful and aware in the importance in the changing ourselves. That love, that power that's stamped into us, that moves through us, that's permeating all around us. It's permeating on the outside, coming in, permeating on the inside, coming out, at the same time. And because it was stamped into us, we're mindful and aware that that same power is there. We infuse that. We infusing that love, that power, bringing up and out. Oh, that's the glory that we bring up and out, and we share that with all the people that are mindful and aware in this day and time. And the importance for not settling for anything less than what they know they feel they should be valued as. What they know that they are valued as. No more settling, no more backwards thinking, only thinking ahead. We're only foreseeing, only what are we seeing? We're foreseeing the better days, better than even this day right now, right? For we in the moment that's called now will last perpetually, right? For as long as we allow ourselves to vibe up, right? Keep being motivated for making a decision to be more than we ever thought possible, right? No stopping us when we full throttle, right? No stopping us when we are cognizant and aware that we take the time to acknowledge the gift that has been given, right? This day and time, the gift that's been given is the love, the power that's stamped into us, right? As I said, I didn't want to be long-winded. That's why I'm stopping, because I know that I said I wanted to go in and talk about the p.m.t.m.l.o Foundation. p.m.t.m.l.o Foundation and the Amassing People's Economy collaboration, right? And matter of fact, the Amassing People's Economy, y'all know that's a hashtag, right? p.m.t.m.l.o Foundation, right? We've been here doing this, right? So now, for all those that want to be actively participating with us, right? Ongoing campaigns we have in motion already, right? As I said a couple of days ago, these next 7 days are going to be monumental, right? Because we are creating great moments, right? Great moments where we are vibing up in the space, great moments to where our story has been, our story is old. So now we're in a renewed day and time. It's a renewal day and time. So now we have to have a fresh, more vibrant story. So the best way to create a reality is to no longer say we have a story to be told. We are unfolding our experience. We're unfolding as our experience unfolds, right? What we are creating, what we are doing every day, right? That's our experience. Great experiences, right? Sharing our experience. So that's why our moments is galactically, it's felt, right? Because we're making an impression that's big enough. The frequency is high enough to be seen physically and etherically. This was galactically, this is felt. Because our impression that we're making is coming. We're coming with so that everyone is able to feel and see where we are coming from. So the p.m.t.m.l.o Foundation and the Amassing People's Economy. Who are we? I'm going to my notes. This is for all Golden Star people, right? Because we in the sun. This is the sun people's day, right? Right. This the children that Mahmuoya, right? Sun people, golden people, right? Um, this is a Golden Star people skywalking thing. If you're not into wanting to be more than you ever thought possible, if you're not wanting to be mindful of having a mindset for having more, right? Multi-trillionaires mindset, right? Generational, we're breaking and releasing the curse for poverty mindset. We're releasing that, right? So multi-trillionaires with wealth building for generational prosperity as well as ancestral inheritance, right? This is a Golden Star People global community thing. P.m.t.m.l.o Foundation in the Emancipated Economy. That's what this is, right? So to join our mailing list, right, we're gonna have it to where I've shared it before, right? Joining our mailing list, we're gonna share it again to where you can have an invitation link that will allow you to join our mailing list. And then joining our mailing list, you'll receive our full disclosure transparency outline menu. Full disclosure and transparency outline menu, right? That will give you the various services and activities, right? We outlining the various activities and services that the p.m.t.m.l.o Foundation with the Emancipated People's Economy, what we have to offer, our activities and our services, right? Because we in the service for making life simple and easier in people's everyday life, right? That we have services and we have activities that will allow us to come together in a group effort, right? Coming together so that we can pool our resource. What's our resource? Our resource is our health and well-being, right? That's our most prized and important asset, right? Health and well-being coming together. That's like the first and foremost. That's like the activities that's gonna be focused on. Because in having prosperity, good fortune, if you don't have the wellness, the well-being to enjoy while we're here thriving, in what way is it possible that, what sense would all of this make if you don't have the great health, right? We're coming together to invigorate ourselves, to enrich ourselves, right? With wealth and prosperity, great health, cash flow, right? And for generations, this will be passed on, right? So you'll receive our full disclosure and transparency outline menu, right? On the activities and services that the p.m.t.m.l.o Foundation with this Massive People's Economy collaboration, right? And so and to keep it in mind, we have, basically right now, it's gonna be actually 9. We're gonna say right now it's 7 components, right? Divisions, if you will, right? 7 components and divisions for raising funds, right? For encouraging people to actively participate with us, right? Incentivizing people to actively participate with us for raising funds for the foundation, for the many endeavors that we would like to do in our community, right? Globally, throughout our various communities as Golden Star people, right? Forward thinkers globally, right? Um, and, and we want to encourage people to participate in helping us raise funds, right? It's perpetual campaigns. And these campaigns for raising funds are ongoing incentivized campaigns, meaning we don't just say thank you and appreciate you patronizing and supporting, right? Giving your economic energy so that we can reach goals for raising funds. No, we give thanks and appreciation by reattributing cash flow back to you, reattributing cash in the form of assets so that you have currency cash flow for your active participation in helping us raise funds, right? The foundation, we're a foundation like no other, right? Right? we're all about doing what we're doing in a different way to show that we care, right? And we respect each and every one of you all's time and energy and attention, right? Enough to reattribute back to you instead of saying thank you for, for giving your fun, for thank you for getting something from us, and we see you the next time. No, you're nurturing, growing with us as we're growing, right, and being active in what we're doing every day. Everyone that's participating will be able to, receive the receive the benefit from the funds being raised just as much as the foundation is benefiting, right? And saying, oh, this is what we're using the funds that's being raised. This is what we're using it for, right? Because we have different things, different activities that we want to support, like President Bodie, right? R19, York, right? Um, so we definitely support the brother, right? President Bodie for president, right? R19. We're spearheading this campaign for the Maryland area, as I'm loving to call Mary's land, Maria's land, right? Because more heartfelt, I'm always going to say what it is that I'm feeling. That I'll give a title to something that I'm paying attention to. I'm going to have it. So I'm going to give it a title that resonates best with myself. So the area right now where I'm domiciled, the area where my location where I'm currently domiciled, Maryland, as they say, my Mare, Mare, Mary, Mary's land, Maria's land, is you may say in Spanish, right? Mary's land, right? In the Baltimore City. I'm loving to always say Baltic Moors area. The Baltic Moors area. Be more, or Baltimore City. Being more, everyone is being decided to be more. We standing up here, people, right? So yeah, we have 9 divisions. Apologies for kind of like bearing off, but we have 9 divisions, right? If you will, they're different components. And we have the Golden Star People's Health and Well-Being. Of course, that's what we start with, our health and wellness. We encourage people to participate with us. To 20 minutes in your day, 20 minutes, you'll be receiving more from a particular app that we utilize, right? That monitors our activity, right? So that globally we can participate with each other. So there's an app that those that are serious and want to participate in this particular aspect, this division, and you will be currency rewarded, asset reward, cash flow for your participation, right? And so you will be invited in, right? And for your sweat, for 20 minutes in your day, throughout the whole day, that you receive sweat, no doubt, that you receive asset currency rewards for, right? Throughout the whole day. However, within the app, it allows you to pay attention to really focusing on homing in on, right? If you want to do a fast walk, if you want to do something vigorous for 20 minutes, you get a little more, right? Well, anyway, didn't want to go into that. There's more details. We talk about that later. But the Golden Star People's Health and Wellness, Health and Well-Being, right? Then we have the Golden Star, the Golden Star People's Ramesses Lounge, right? Club basement style tournament session shares, right? Currency reward club basement style tournament shares, right? For we have activities, we'll be having fun. You think you on your A game for pool, right? Table tennis, right? Air hockey, whatever have you. And if you want to predict also, this is for people that actively participating. And of course, everything I'm saying is going to be by private invitation, exclusive. It's a p.m.t.m.l.o Foundation exclusive whenever we're sharing, right? So our activities, of course, will be by private invitation only, right? Exclusive shares. So that's another different aspect. So then we have the Golden Star People's Aurora, the Aurora Transfer Service, right? As I've said, you don't know your man. I'm always in the service for bringing food hot and ready, right? Small, medium size to we're going to be getting to large size, but small to medium sized ticket items right now, right? That's on-demand deliveries, on-demand deliveries that you want brought to you, right? On-demand deliveries where if you want food brought hot and ready to you, or if you have on-demand shop and deliveries, or you feeling like I'm just so busy, don't have the time to actually go shop, because oh, yeah, no, not a worry, right? You can reserve us in advance, right? For the moment, still reserving in advance. So we have different ways that we have plans in place to where we're going to have our own app, as we've been talking for some time now. But that app, for the way we would like to have it, we're particular on what it is that we want to have in the app. So when we do it, the amount of funds that's needed for the app to be right, we need to have that certain amount before we even go to the table and talk to the people to create the app for us, right? So, but anyway, but for right now, we already have the Aurora transfer service in place. It's just that you have to, call us, and we can create the invoice, right? The invoice will be created. It's still simple and easy. It's just that right now we don't have an app as of yet, right? The app will be. They say the Golden Star, of course, the Golden Star People's wealth building account service, right? The Golden Star People wealth building account service, right? We're of course building wealth. Our health is our wealth, right? Our information, right? Our knowing is wealth, right? Our economic energy is our wealth, right? We're pulling our resources. So, and it's important that we, of course, have accounts that we call wealth building accounts that globally, if and when we are ready to do so, we can put our assets to work in the global market, put our value to work in the global market with the various assets that we attain, right? Is wealth building accounts. That's another service that we have, right? So we also the Golden Star People passkey ports. That's our Ma'abu Trajons, right? Our necessity asset fungible tokens, right? Ma'abu Trajons, right? That's our digital service, right? For our passkey port, right? And so then we also have the Golden Star People's home decor, which is the ultimate in oils and incense and more, right? Home decor, the ultimate in oils and incense and more, right? That's our gift giving shop, okay? For all your gift giving needs. So that's the 7 major components divisions, right? And then also to bring it all together, right? We have 9 different donation tier levels, right? Title positions, if you will, right? 9 different ones, right? For your free will offering donation to go to work, because we're the first ones to bring to the market your free will offering donation going to work for you, right? Similar to where they said, let your funds go to work for you so that you don't have to work hard for your funds, right? Much like, say, when you take your cash and you take your currency, right? Take a dead presence. It's best that you put it to work for you, right? As opposed to you working hard for it, right? Trading all your time and your wages just to have a little bit of compensation for tips, just a little bit. Someone saying that your hourly wages, your hourly amount, this is what you're worth, right? To say that's what, no. Exchanging all your time for a little bit of wages and tips, that's backwards. That's stagnant. That's complacent thinking, right? And however, we know that sometimes we got to work for someone else. However, don't put our dreams and aspirations on side, right? Especially because we're no longer dealing with dreams. We're dealing with reality. We're bringing from what we've been dreaming about. We're bringing where we're coming from. We're bringing into fruition with us what we like to see our reality should be, and that we'll be thriving in that reality, right? So no longer settling for saying, okay, someone says that hourly, this is what you're worth. For You do what you had to do for a bridge over the troubled waters, right? And as long as you're mindful of putting some cash to work, right? In our case, for the foundation, your free will offering donation goes to work for you, right? And our various tiered positions, right? It's economically feasible for whatever position you decide to allow your free will offering donation to help the foundation raise funds, and at the same time, these same funds is reattributed to help you, right? In an incentivized way, so that the foundation is funds is being raised, and the people that are actively participating, there's cash flow being generated, right? Being created, right? We so much more to come with this creativeness and encouraging people to help us raise funds, right? So many incentivized ways we're going to be coming with. Right? So much more to come, everyone. Really appreciate you all taking the time to vibe. Right? I appreciate you. I know this was a little long-winded, it took a little longer than your man would like to have thought to do. However, I'm really feeling like for the amount that I presented, for the amount of information that was presented, it wasn't too bad, right? So greatly appreciate you all taking the time to vibe. Have an outstanding, amazing day, right? It's about that why head, I head, right? Being mindful when you're checking out people, being mindful that people that's in close proximity or not even so close proximity. Just be mindful, having your psychic mindset. Your defense is up, right? Right? Don't allow someone to psych your mind, right? Your defense is mentally you're aware that it's people that have ill intentions, right? You're mindful and aware that it's people that have arterial motives, right? You're taking out the type of vibe that they come with. You're taking out the type of energies they come with. You just let them. You don't want to get jiggy with that because the type of vibrations and energy that they're coming with, it's not the type of it doesn't resonate well with you, right? You hear what they're saying, and at the same time, physically what you see them doing, it's not coincide. It's not gelling, right? It's not doing what they are saying. Physically, what they're doing is not what's coming out of their mouth. So if you notice that they come with the type of ill intentions you don't want to get down with, right? Because you notice that all they want to do also, even more importantly, they want to gain access to your nerves. Your nerves, that's making reference to your light, right? Being that we are the light, a lot of people wants to, people like to feed off of the energy that you have, right? And however, when you notice that they're coming with the ill intentions, so that you don't have to worry about balancing yourself back out, tell them, get the hints, right? I'm noticing how you coming. I notice what you're saying. It's just not physically what you're doing, right? I notice the type of with the gossip that you come with. I know what the type of the talk that you're saying. I know what you're posting, what you're talking about. It just doesn't make sense, right? While focusing all your time and energy on matters that you're not focusing on coming with a solution to change with, to bring about some change that everyone can benefit from, right? Say, get the hints with that, right? We need to be uncomfortable with hearing people talk about what problems are, as opposed to us working on actively participating in solutions, right? That make life simpler and easier for everyone every day, right? Be active with that, right? Do your best not to allow no one or no thing to gain access to your nerves, right? And have an outstanding, amazing day, right? Take the peace with y'all. Take the peace. The powerful, potent, progressive energy always creates elevation, 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 elevation. Hey now, whoa now, it's a powwow. Hey now, whoa now, it's a powwow. No might as well as no powers to what shall prosper not, nor have any type of influence over us before thee, Almighty, omnipotent, life-giver source, and of course, always, p.e.a.c.e. We begin all actions, our deed, and our intention is to begin and end our day strong, to begin every day and with the intention to encouraging people to have a magnanimous, to encouraging people to have a glorious, to have encouraging people to have a stress-free, prosperous, productive day, right? And be safe out there. You heard me. Be safe. Yahoo, who instigating on the gram, live recording on Zoom. Greatly appreciate y'all. So much more to come. For those that like to say that, oh, it's so weird. And my delivery is always different, right? My delivery is always different. But keep it in mind, the motivation comes from ma sahra damuz, right? Ma mu'uya sahra damuz, right? That's mothers, sons, daughters, right? We are the children, the one that feels that we deserve all that our mind feels that we deserve to have, right? Keep it in our mind, whatever you call upon, whatever you acknowledge, keep it in your mind that all that you wish to achieve, all that you're striving to achieve, you're no longer wishing and hoping. You're actively doing what you know that will allow you to achieve that goal, right? And keep it in your heart, in your mind, whatever you call upon. I'm acknowledging the presence on what people. I'm acknowledging the presence to Tammuz, right? I'm acknowledging Sanan Tammuz, right? Uh, I'm acknowledging nature, this lovely, amazing world, Mahmu'uya, right? I'm so thankful for the feminine energy, right? The feminine energy is the warrior, right? The empress warrior energy, right? Um, yeah, so much more to come, y'all. So much more to come. I just wanted to make that clear. Whatever you acknowledge, let that be your drive. Let that be your influence, right? I'm just a little different being your Massey. Information that I've been privy to allow my mind to expand, right? I'm calling this, going to make this label this like a trick shot coming out the box, right? When you're labeling something as a trick shot coming out the box. When you're coming out the box, you have to think to be thinking outside of the norm. You can't be inside of a box. So this is a trick shot, right? Outside of the box. We've been outside the box, thinking, right? Coming with ideas that are not the norm. So in the way we present, if you're not paying attention, you won't grasp. However, if you're being attentive, astute in what you study, you'll get it. Don't get caught up in studying less. It's about us being more. We advance to be more. Study long, you study wrong. All right, y'all. Be easy. Have a great day. Really appreciate y'all taking the time. Peace. Okay. Next that out there. Let's stop this on the Zoom.